Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, the Greasy T-Rex, and we are back again with another episode of our Fallout 4 playthrough. And today we are going to be becoming a ghoul. So we're gonna full on nose diving into the being a ghoul bounty hunter.
Unless the next bloke we run into is armed with a can opener, I'd say we're good to go.
Well, thank you, Kate. And me and Kate are both in Scorched Sierra armor. She's in T45. I'm in T60. So let's get to it. We're gonna start this quest.
You're safe from the sins here and
Help an old man who can't keep his gun steady. Feral ghouls are all over East Boston Radiotherapy Clinic. They're damn near everywhere now and a threat to anyone close by, including me. These zombies won't have much of anything, but the clinic seems to be untouched and ripe for the salvaging, just as ripe as the damn zombies. Keep what you kill and find, plus ridding the world of these ugly bastards is good for the soul. No other reward given.
City.
Alright. So this quest is called I Fall to Pieces. Oh, I could just go right over to the Mechanist's lair. I would love to own this pistol, but unfortunately to own that pistol, it would require me to buy a fairly rare, hard-to-get Russian shotgun, then cut it down, then have a custom pistol grip made for it, then have it registered as a short barrel shotgun. Well, actually, I think at that point, if you cut it, put a pistol grip on it, and cut it down, I think it would be considered a pistol. But I don't know. That's for smarter men and women than me. East Boston Radiotherapy Clinic. Ghouls! I can't hit anything. I shouldn't be allowed to shoot anything ever. Good lord above. I don't want to go down there. Take my armor off because I don't want it to sink to the bottom of Oblivion. Gorsh. I'm really bad about COD reloading. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to have this actual pistol. It doesn't, in real life, I don't believe it breaks open like that. I think it is an actual swing out. It's either a 5 or a 6 shot. It would be a large, unwieldy pistol, but it would be very cool to have the real one.
Terminal only. Terminal's got this locked.
Oh, Christ, Kate. You damn fool. Alright. Let's see what we got. Test subject standard, no future results. Recorded by their ID rather than their name. From the fake lives they led as communist spies. Are these people that are supposedly communist spies? Ooh. Recommend discontinuing testing of the 65 series. Results have not been promising. Ooh. Accidentally dosed a target with a 6 times the intended radiation. Dosage should be reattempted with proper calibration. Christ. Intensity medium, duration 54 minutes. Reattempt of, I think that's the previous. Test with proper calibration. Results are much more promising. Subject maintained consciousness for nearly an hour. Intensity maximum, duration 3.5 hours. Invest in better flooring materials. The most recent round of tests have left nasty stains and puddles wherever the subject sloughed skin piles. Ooh. Ooh. Duration 12 days. Incredibly promising. Displayed minimal indication of physical discomfort or tissue damage. for the majority of the test, fell into stupor around 10 days. Vital signs ceased roughly 2 days afterwards. Huh. Should collect our findings from the 70 series to prototype the 80 series. Intensity low, 37 minutes. Showed signs of extreme physical discomfort and tissue damage. Followed expected stupor death sequence. I'm glad we invested in better soundproofing for the chamber. Oh, Christ. Well, this one. 23 minutes. Deceased after chem reached maximum concentration within the body. Possibly deceased from overdose of chem reattempting with lower doses and high radiation intensity. Dosage amount medium, intensity maximum, duration 16 hours. Results success. Subject skin sloughed, then lasted several hours at near maximum intensity radiation. Temporarily indisposed subject with gas. Proper termination disposal still required. Ugh. I didn't even hit that. Archive logs. For a hard copy, manual. Oh.
I was just getting warmed up.
Exterminator's lever action rifle. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. See what else we got here. Kapow. Alright, let's see what we got on this research terminal. Looks like we're getting some... Oh no! Alright, now let's see what we got here. Company intramail. All employees should be aware that East Boston Radiotherapy has officially entered a partnership with the United States military. That sounds about right. Continue business as usual. Comply with any and all orders given by commanding officer. Unfortunately, as part of the partnership, all wage increase requests forms have been lost. Please do not submit any new wage increase forms until the new system has been implemented. That sounds about right for every company ever. From the director. Might be a genetic... I think there might be a genetic predisposition component the project. Please take a look at the file I left on your desk. Come back to me with a report by EOD or early tomorrow morning. EOD. End of day. Wouldn't miss it for the world. We can't fall asleep afterwards, though. Eliza only has so many late nights at the office left in her, and security almost saw us last time. I smoothed it over with Hank. Either way, I'll be there. Somebody getting freak nasty in the office. I like all this lore, even if it is a mod. Being that it is a Bethesda-approved mod, most of the lore is... I would imagine it's friendly. Company intramail. All employees should be aware that East... Okay, same as... Research findings. Error. Alright, personal logs. Corporate stop by the clinic. I'm just going to give these a quick... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I will unlock the safe. Search for the director's prototype. Aha! Director's lab fridge key. On behalf of Mr. Winter. Eddie Winter? Eddie Winter. Let's find that. Start with an O. Let's see what we got here. Dr. Roberts, do not be ashamed, do not be alarmed at this note on your windshield. It is not a ticket. I am reaching out on behalf of Mr. Winter. He is most interested in your current research at East Boston Radiotherapy Clinic. Mr. Winter would like to volunteer himself as a participant in your research with the stipulation that it be guaranteed to work. That doesn't really make you a test subject. We've learned of your dear wife's health issues and your mounting medical bills. Christ. Mr. Winter has expressed his desire to pay for your wife's treatment in full if he is accepted as a participant as a charitable quid pro quo. Reach out to my office at TR6 5000, odd phone number. If this offer has piqued your interest, we expect to hear from you soon. Times is on no one's side. An associate, Mr. Winter. An associate of Mr. Winter. Christ, I'm having a horrible time reading today. What is that? Okay, you see the first kit with some of the director's prototype inhalers inside. You can take one dose to become a ghoul, take the other to revert to a human later on. You don't see a way to get any additional doses. Let's view the mechanics. Pros: immune to radiation damage, restores your health, gain benefits from glow based on how much radiation you've absorbed. Never get hungry, thirsty, or sick in survival mode. So this would be kind of cool to do a survival ghoul run. That might actually be kind of cool. Suffer debuffs when your glow is low. Must manage your sanity with chems to avoid going feral. Ostracized by some factions, you must wear a disguise to interact with some factions. Okay. Let's do it. I smell marijuana. Okay. Please press proceed to create an autosave and quit to the main menu. Alright, I'll come back and rejoin. Inspect my face in the mirror. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna look gross. I'm gonna look. Ugh. Oh, Lord have mercy. If your face appears smooth or discolored, select a ghoul face preset. Begin. Oh no. What happened to my handsome face? I think I'm kind of just happy. I want to do face. I want to change my eyes to ghoul eyes. Ghoul jaundice yellow. No pupil yellow. Pale ring. Bloodshot. Blind ghoul eyes. Ghoul cataracts. That's ghoul glowing. Ghoul dark. Ghoul clouded. I want the dark ghoul eyes because I think they're canonically ghouls are supposed to be blind at nighttime because of how their eyes are affected. I could do different. All right, here we are. We are, in fact, pardon me, we are a ghoul now. Cover my face when I go places.
No bobby pins.
What? I got no bobby pins for realsies?
Hey,
Sure. Just keep your shirt.
Here, I'll give her half of my bobby pins. Alrighty. Oh, we're lagging in this area. Yeah, we are in fact a ghoul.
yes.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Playtime!
Ghoul on ghoul violence, baby. Shoot him, please. Whoa.
That must have hurt.
Wow. Okay. I'm a ghoul now. And we can undo it at some point if we'd like to. Alright, so my glow is gleaming. Okay. Disguised. I'm treated as human. Okay, so I am treated as human while I have. Maybe that's why the bounty hunter fit came with a bandana, because now I'm treated like I'm a human. Let's get the heck out of here. There we go. There we are. I am a ghoul. Receptionist terminal. Terminal. Lordy, lordy.
I'm through.
Ah. Okay, already read that. T. Houston, research analysis, C. Jones reception. Dr. Roberts is pulling another all-nighter in his office. We'll have the place all to ourselves again. We should meet me in exam room 1 and don't forget the chems this time. Thinking about you. Horrors, a lot of you. Now, let's get this quantum. Can't believe I'm a ghoul. I'm a ghouly, ghouly, ghouly. Alright, and since we have a bit of time left in this episode, we're gonna go find the cyber dog. The cyber dog a la Fallout New Vegas. I am out of Dr. Pepper. What life is this to live? Alright, let's go get ourselves a cyber dog. By Nahant something or other. So it's the Nahant Oceanological Society. So we're gonna go here because I think this is Nahant. I officially, me eating people now makes lore sense, even though I was doing that long before I was a ghoul. A ghoul. Ah, I didn't think it would spawn me in the Beast Hunter's hideout. Don't look at me. Don't look at my face. I'm just a ghoul. Ugh, being a ghoul is odd. But yeah, I think canonically ghouls can't see very well at nighttime because the ghoulification typically ruins the eyes. Typically. I think in the Ghoul's case in Fallout New Vegas, Fallout the show, I think canonically he is one of the few whose eyesight hasn't been affected, but usually it affects the eyesight in one way or another. Hello.
This area is under our protection.
I don't doubt it. I can't wait to like finish the game with the Brotherhood of Steel as a damn ghoul. Okay, we're here. Alright, we'll start here. Nahant Oceanological Society. That is a long word for somebody Who's a fool like me? Like myself. Alright, so what we got here? Bet we'll find a magazine
A
or...
single mouthful of seawater may contain hundreds of thousands of phytoplankton.
What an interesting fact. That is an actual fun fact. Not that I'm going to drink seawater, but that is pretty cool.
Got it.
Going off of that water ocean fun fact, did anyone here know, if you might be listening, that there are more molecules in a glass of water than there are drops of water in the ocean? Hello?
Sir?
Yes.
Ooh, a magazine.
Hello there. Good day to you.
What do we got here? We're pivoting focus toward... I get why we're pivoting our focus towards a group like Poseidon Energy. The I want to say toxicity. Yeah, toxicity reports are concerning. I don't deny there may be long-term effects that can upset the ecosystem, but we also can't ignore other more traditional dangers to aquatic life that are killing animals every day. Over 100,000 marine animals die each year from plastic entanglement. Fortunately, I'd imagine that's still true today. And I'd be willing to bet a tenth of those deaths are from ocean dump sites like the Nahant junkyard. Just because I choose to focus on these real and insidious problems besieging our oceans doesn't mean I'm a mole for the energy lobby. I'm offended at my colleagues' suggestions that I am. The environmentalist best friend. Seems like the only person who bothers to listen to me isn't a person at all, but one of the strays who came by the Society for Food. He's a good dog, a very, very good dog, and an attentive one. It could be the hunger that motivates him, but he has a nose for spotting areas that most... Christ. But he has a nose for spotting areas that have been disturbed by people. As such, I've decided to take him on my trips to the junkyard. He's been useful in sniffing out stray litter and other harmful plastics that have washed ashore. According to the chemical and grain size analysis, the sediment in the junkyard in Ahan has shown high levels of contamination. There's been an increase in heavy metals, plastics, and alkyl benzenes, as well as the presence of several bacterial and worm species derived from sludge dumping and other organic waste. I'd like to take a boat out to the junkyard to collect a sample for water testing, primarily concentration pH. I just need to get the keys from the boat from the safe near the pier house. The lock's tied to a terminal alarm clock. I just have to set the alarm to the right time. It's the same as the year the Albatross set sail, becoming America's first... Okay. The albatross, albatross, albatross. Is there an albatross in here? Ooh. Ooh.
Hello there.
No way I could pick this.
Okay, so we're doing the all bite mission. Gotta unlock the safe. Okay. I wonder if that's a pre-war or post-war bit of writing, considering there's hella robots. Alright, we're gonna unlock the safe. Alrighty. Here we are, not a very far walk. I would love a crank peppermill like the ones in Fallout. They're really, really nice. I've never bothered to order one for myself though.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Traitor. Tower building says you have to set the alarm on the specific year. Set the alarm on a specific year, but there's only 12 possible hours and 59 minutes. So the answer doesn't make much sense to me. It might be faster to pick the damn lock. Either way, I gotta hurry before the shamblers hear me. So when the albatross set sail.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
When did the albatross set sail? Alright, let's go back there and talk to some of the robots. Maybe they'll be able to help. Robots.
This place is filthy.
That's pretty gross. Alright, let's hack into this terminal.
Sweet.
Come on, you're wasting your time in that thing.
Woman, you're giving me a headache. Alrighty. The robots are all gone.
The average depth of the Atlantic Ocean is 3,928 meters. Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society. Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society. Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society.
I wish this damn thing would shut up.
I think the same about you quite often, Kate, but that's okay. We still love you. That's why we keep you around. Whale.
Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological Society. Welcome to the Nahad Oceanological.
None of you are helpful. I hate all of you. Ah. Maybe there's a clue on the boat. It's gonna end up being a bit of a longer video, but that's okay. That's okay. In fact, I'm gonna actually cut it here, and then the next video we will finish this portion of this quest. So this has been me, the Greasy T-Rex. Thank you for joining me here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.